Plug Talk is the best. Only podcast where the host smash the guest. Yeah. Plug Talk is the best. Only podcast where the host smash the guest. Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Plug Talk. My name is Adam22, and before we even get started here, I just want to remind everybody, especially if you're watching this in full on please like and comment. It means a lot, and we love seeing the feedback and figuring out what you guys want from us. Anyway, to my right or left, I have Lena the Plug, my lovely fiance. How you doing, Lena?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. And then right next to her, we have Gianna Dior. How you doing?
Amazing.
It's amazing to have you in here. Me and my girl are both big fans. We've seen some of your content together in the past, and yeah, it's very, very exciting to have you here on Plug Talk.
Thanks. I'm a big fan of you guys.
Oh,
thank you very much. Look, so she does touches the hair as soon as she gets a little.
It's like, now you're making me shy.
Definitely. So, okay, tell me a little bit about where you're coming from.
I grew up in Alabama.
Oh, really?
And yeah.
I never hear girls say that. That's like very random
Yeah.
place to come from in the industry, I feel like.
Yeah, I think I'm the only girl actually from Alabama.
Wow.
I know there's Southern girls, but yeah.
That's amazing. So you were born there and spent your whole life there growing up?
I was born in California. My parents were in the military, so we moved around, but I grew up in Alabama.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I feel like it shaped me.
Wow. How? In what way? In what way did it shape
bad.
you?
Well, it's like middle of nowhere, so like the only thing to do was like have sex or like
Get drunk.
study. Like yeah.
Study.
Like,
You're either a good kid or a bad kid. There's like two polar opposites.
yeah, so like we were like fields and like tree houses and shit. Like we got creative. And
wow. At what age did you start getting into it?
normal age, like 17.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it
maybe
was just
later.
a situation where what your family didn't want you having sex, so you'd have to go in a field.
Oh my god, yeah. My family's like super Catholic conservative. I actually got sent away for having sex in high school.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like they sent me away. So we lived in Alabama, and my dad was working in Illinois at the time.
Okay.
So they sent me to go live with him because they thought that like that was gonna stop me having sex. Like I couldn't have sex in Illinois. So I was like stuck there for like 6 months. And then they shipped me back to Alabama.
What did they actually discover you doing? How did they figure out you were having sex?
They like went through my phone or something, and it was just like dirty. Like it was real dirty.
No, I never want to see that shit. That sounds awful.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. Wait, so you find anyone to have sex with in Illinois?
I actually did not have sex in Illinois,
It
which is
worked.
the craziest thing. Yeah. But then when I came back, I was like a full-blown slut. Like there was just no stopping me.
They made it worse basically by trying to repress
worse.
you.
Yeah. I always try to like joke and be like, yeah, they're the reason that I started like that was the reason, me being sent away, but it would have happened anyway.
Well, I mean, they at least took you out of your social element, so you like didn't really know anyone to have sex with. These days, you would probably just hop on Tinder or something.
Yeah, it would be easy now, but yeah, back then it was like you had to kind of like speak to people.
When you think about that time period in your life, did it seem to you like you were way hornier than the average person your age?
I don't think I was way hornier. I think I just had like, I was too bold. Like other people were like and like being on the down low, and I just like didn't care. So I was just like everybody, and like so was everyone else.
And that's such a big deal in high school, like doing anything. It's just you were hot, so it's like
were you hot?
Probably
I wasn't hot. I wasn't hot.
I don't believe that. Were you really not hot?
A lot of girls aren't that hot in high school, and then they figure it out by like 21, right? Don't you think?
I wasn't hot in high school, but I didn't even have tits in high school. Like I was like totally flat chested until I was like 19, and then all of a sudden I just like woke up one day and like my tits fit my body. Yeah, but it was
my tits fit my body. That's a funny way to say it.
But yeah, I was like not hot.
The question is do you think that you were just genuinely horny as or do you feel like were you I don't know, just adventurous? Like did you just want to figure out the whole thing? Did you want to like kind of use the thing to like meet dudes and like meet cool older people who were doing cool stuff?
I think both. Like I'm still like into both. I'm like sex doesn't have to be like totally like I'm obsessed with you. Sex is like if I like want to hang out with you, I'll just like have
It's the way to hang out.
It's just a way of hanging out.
It's a way of communicating, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a way of becoming friends with someone, honestly. Like You know those people that, well, maybe not you guys, but like if you're just out and you're fucked up and you like go home with somebody, and then you just like are friends with them after that. Like it's
Do you
not
have a
like,
lot of best friends that you had sex with previously?
I've had a lot of friends that I've met from nights. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that is true though, that like going out and getting drunk with somebody and like you're sharing something that's really kind of special, because in a way you're like opening up in a way that you wouldn't normally. You're turning into this more free-spirited person, and then having sex with somebody, it really is kind of like a fast cheat code to like getting to know them better.
Yeah, they can't have any walls up after that, because it's like you just broke through everything with them.
It's like you could come over and we could play Monopoly, or you could come over and we could play, or we could have we could play.
I thought you were gonna say like we can play Tickle Fight or something, like something really weird.
But do you think that you would learn more from having sex with somebody or from playing a 3-hour game of Monopoly with them?
Totally having sex. But I'm also like, I'm pretty introverted, so it's kind of my way of like, I feel awkward talking to people and I'm shy and I like am not good at making the first move when it comes to like friendships. But if I'm trying to you, or if I want to be friends with you, then I just you and it's done. Like I'm in charge now. I'm
just like thinking this can't like always be good. So then do you still befriend them after?
But that's an important thing to figure out.
So the question is like, are you gonna not be friends with someone because they're bad at or like how does that work? Because I feel like you can't always get lucky. It can't always be good.
Yeah, that actually happened to me quite recently, where I was like, he was just a cool dude, but he sucked at so then I just had to like friend zone him, and like every time he tried to fuck me after that, I was like, I'm good.
What was bad about it?
It sucks being that guy.
Oh my god, he was just trash. Like he just didn't like he didn't do anything. Like he didn't like actually like me. Like it was more like he was laying there and I was on top. Just,
he
like,
was the
doing
pillow
everything.
princess.
He was the pillow princess.
That's annoying.
It's like you have to be hot to be a pillow princess.
Yeah,
like,
and he wasn't that hot.
He wasn't hot enough.
But you know what's the worst thing in the world is when you hang out with a girl and you give her some bad and then she closes the door and doesn't realize like, no, there was good to come. Like I just, I was drunk or I was all worked up. I fucking too fast or whatever. But like, realistically, it's like I thought we were going to do this a couple times.
One shot.
That's not bad sex, though.
To make a good impression.
Do not miss your chance to blow.
Yeah, no.
I don't think fast is like bad sex, though. I think that's like a compliment to me. I think that's like the hottest thing ever. Like,
but you got to run it back like an hour later, right?
Yeah, or like do something.
I'll do.
It depends on how hot you are if you too fast, because I just feel like
if you're not hot.
What if you just get in there and you're like really starting to enjoy it, and then they're fucking and you're just like,
this dude, 2 strokes in me. I'm not lying. 2 strokes pulled out, and I was just like, that guy I never spoke to again.
I've been that guy a few times, too many for me to just sit here and let y'all talk about this. And a lot of our fans out there have been that guy as well.
If you're gonna her, you gotta prepare.
But that's the problem, is that if you a hot girl and you want to make a good impression, then of course you're gonna.
Head about it.
That's the girl you're gonna fastest with. Yeah. So that's why. But I think it's interesting that you just said like go to the because there's been so many times in my life where I like a girl kind of fast and then tried to keep going with the and I feel like they never really want that, because it's like they want to so bad, and then when you start afterwards, it's like
I feel like maybe not every girl's like comfortable with that situation, because they're like feel like you already finished, so you like want to be done now. That's how I would perceive it, is like, because you already so you're not really thinking about like having sex again right after you and it's almost like a pressure to wait till she.
But you're mega empathetic.
I am.
You really care about what the other person feels. I get the feeling she's a little bit more of an asshole, because I've been with girls like that too, who like, if you too fast, they're like, okay, boom, eat my and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm like, leave the room. I'm gonna bye.
Yeah, I've literally done that where like if this one dude like wouldn't and he had already for some reason, and then he was just like whatever, or he wouldn't. I asked him to and he wouldn't, and I like got up and left. Because he had like already I hadn't yet, and then he like was me, but I was like, no, you might me, and he wouldn't.
You are
wow.
I love a girl who's willing to stand up for getting your eaten, because there's a lot of girls who probably feel that way, like this girl right here. I feel like sometimes she has some complaints.
For it, I don't want it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
She wants me to more.
Ask for it, then I feel like you don't want to do it, so then I don't want you to do it because I feel like you don't want to do it.
But what's hot to me is you telling me what you want.
But you don't ever want me to be demanding. You want me to be submissive.
No, I love when a girl's like, oh, come over here, eat my Yeah, exactly. Oh, are we gonna do that
All
today?
right,
Now I'm
yeah.
excited. That's a bonus right there. Holy shit.
Adam got like drunk the other day, so he actually out. I was
For a
like,
while too.
yeah, I was like, wow, he's really in
I
there.
was having a blast, just sort of let
I'm
my
gonna slip some
inhibitions go.
tequila into your water soon.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
I don't know.
Get you drunk.
Anyway, okay, this is an important question. When did you start to think like maybe I'm something special? Like maybe I'm really good at suck. Maybe I'm whatever.
Not until I had won like 2 AVN awards.
Oh, okay.
Like I wasn't doing it to like be good at it. I was doing it just because like it's interesting and it's fun to me.
Tell him how you got and started in the industry, because I just listened to this and I was like, I cannot believe this is how she got into the industry.
Ooh, okay.
I literally was just like swiping on Tinder one day and I like matched with a performer in Miami. And this was when I
Oh.
was in Alabama and I was working 2 jobs and going to school. And he was like, hey, have you ever thought about doing And I'm like, no. And he was like, you should come to Miami, do one, see if you like it. And I was just like, okay. And I did it. Like,
She
I was
just
just
met a
like,
guy
okay.
on Tinder and decided to shoot based off meeting that guy. Did you even
Yeah.
go on a date with that guy, or was he just on there recruiting?
He was just on there recruiting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he seem like he was successful or like he was an actual presence in the game?
He kind of is in Miami, but like, yeah, he just like had me come there. But I was very cautious. Like, I bought my own flight, I got like a hotel and everything because I was sketched out. I was like, why is this man offering me money to like come to Miami?
But I feel like it's just like the way I hear that story, it's like it didn't take a lot for someone to like convince you to try it, which
No.
like I feel like it's kind of a huge deal.
Yeah, most girls, that's like the biggest decision they've ever made, maybe.
Yeah, no,
I would
just,
think like, is he a serial killer? Like that's what I would be like freaked out by.
I don't know. I feel like I'm good at like survival skills. So like even if something did happen, I
Uh-huh.
could get out of there. Like I could
But think
escape.
about it. If you're a dude trying to like get girls into the game, like if that's how you make money, I mean, this guy must be sitting there on Tinder happy as fuck, just
All
fucking
day.
all day, just doing business, you know?
But like he can say he found Gianna Dior. So I'm like,
It's pretty good, yeah.
you
He
you
probably
like have
does.
street credit now.
He
Yeah.
probably does say that. He probably goes on Tinder and is like, these are the girls I helped.
I feel like you get kicked off Tinder for doing that, though.
Yeah, I'm banned.
She probably, I was
You're
gonna say you
banned.
can't even have a
I'm
Tinder
banned.
now because of who you
I'm banned
are.
from every dating site, I think,
But-
except Bumble.
Why do you think that is?
People think that I'm impersonating
Yeah.
myself.
I always
is the
hear
main
this,
thing.
yeah.
So you can't even really
Because I'm
be
not
on
doing
there.
anything wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, I've gotten kicked off all of them. Bumble just let me on.
Wow.
But
And so you go and you do this guy, and what was it like? Was it just like a hotel room, you and him?
it was at his house and he just did like a POV type thing. And I was like, I'm already doing this in like everyday life. Like I already do this. So I was like, okay, if you're paying me for it. And then like he just started booking me and it was with like Reality Kings, all that. And they kind of like contracted me to begin with.
Wow.
But yeah, so I just like started doing, I just never went home. Like, I
And
just-
You just quit your 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Dropped out of school.
yeah, like I just didn't even,
It happened that
I didn't finish
fast.
the last semester. I got all zeros. And fucking,
in college.
yes.
Wow.
It fucked up my GPA because I didn't get out in time
Um,
because I just never went back. I like thought I was going to go back. for
What
the
were you
last semester.
studying?
Forensic psychology.
oh, okay.
Very
So it
exciting
was
subject.
like,
That is quite different.
yeah.
But in many ways, it's quite the same. There's a lot of fluids being tossed around.
Honestly, making the connection in my head right now.
Was it like
Oh
room
my-
raiders?
Oh my god, yeah.
Anyway, okay, so you had this guy, you start filming all these different scenes. Like, are you just totally energized by this? Like, how did you feel about it? Were you thinking like I'm gonna be a big deal, or were you just thinking like, oh, this is pretty good money?
I thought, yeah, it was good money. And I was like, this is so fun. And I'm like, it's not work for me. Like, it was just like, I'm just hanging out. And then, like, you're paying me.
Right.
Yeah, I did not think that I was going to be popular at all. Like, even when the dude picked my name, he was just like, what about Gianna Dior? And I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't
he
even,
picked
like,
it for you?
second guess. Yeah. I was just like, okay, like, it's not going to matter anyway.
Did you own any Dior yet at that point in your life?
No.
Do you
No.
own
I
any
still
now?
don't own any Dior.
We
It's not my vibe. It's not my vibe.
You're
Oh,
not
really?
into designer?
I am, but not Dior. I don't
Oh,
know. I have a
okay.
lot of Prada. I have a lot of
Gianna Prada.
Chanel. Yeah, Gianna Prada.
I'm just thinking about all
Last
the,
minute
all
name
the
change.
designer names you could have.
For sure. Okay, so once you start getting into the game, though, there's obviously like a sequence of events. At first, you're just having, and then they want to do, a team or all this kind of stuff. Like, how did you approach that? Because if you didn't give a shit about it, did you just dive in and start doing everything?
No, I didn't really feel like shooting that type of shit at the time. And then I got with Spiegler, and he was kind of like the one to be like, okay, do you want to do this type of scene? I was like, I hadn't really thought about it, but sure, like, yeah. And apparently, like, you get paid for for like doing more shit. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
You were like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah, I was like, I just didn't know the like that was like a strategic thing of like when to do it. I was like, I would have done it at the beginning, but I didn't know that.
Well, it's a good thing that you held out, I guess.
Yeah, because I definitely got paid more than I would have, but I just like didn't know. And I
Right.
feel like most girls don't know.
So have you just been full steam ahead for all these years that you've been in the game, just fucking filming like crazy? And do you think that that's what led to you winning Performer of the Year?
Yeah, probably. I didn't realize how much I worked until like COVID happened, and then I was stuck at home for like 8 months and couldn't do anything. So yeah, I used to work like 26 days a month was like my average
Wow.
for like the first year.
Wow.
And now I'm kind of just like doing my now because it's like I'm making more money at home shooting my own stuff that I want to shoot instead of like going to set for
But do
15
you
hours.
miss being on set that much? Like, it's very different.
It's nice to go sometimes. Like it's good to have days where I'm just like on set all day, but I couldn't do it every day anymore. Like it's
26 days is a lot of fucking days a
it
month.
was a lot of days. Like I don't know
My
how my
God. Yeah, that's what I'm
kept
just
up.
thinking about.
Well, but at a certain point, you have some money and, you know, you feel comfortable and your life is good. And it's kind of like, do I want my life to be sort of miserable because I'm just shooting every fucking second of the day and barely have any downtime? Or do I want to make a bit less money and just do my own thing? And especially with now, it's like you probably don't really have to make less money.
Yeah.
And you can actually enjoy your money because on
Yeah.
those days where you're off, you're probably so tired that what
Yeah.
are you really going to go do, you know?
Right.
But nowadays in the game, it's kind of like a big choice for girls is like, do you want to be part of the industry and do you want to still shoot for these companies and
Yeah.
fuck with them and in a lot of ways kind of show respect to what has been built throughout all these years of the industry being a thing?
Right.
Or do you want to just do and it's totally understandable if you just want to do but you know, I do think there's something definitely to be obtained from with all these companies that have millions of followers and subscribers.
Totally. Like I had to build my brand from
Right.
like mainstream.
But you're a good example of that. It's like you're a big name and you basically like fast forwarded to the top of the pile on by being in the actual industry,
Right.
You know? Yeah.
It's kind of frustrating that like everyone has an now because then it's like there's guys looking for shit that I'm shooting. Like I'm shooting full and like all this shit, and they're paying for girls who like aren't even fully nude. So I'm like,
But they don't
it
probably
gets
know that they're
confusing.
paying for that, like until they subscribe.
Right.
You know?
But then like that makes me, I feel, get less subscribers because they're like, oh, look at this hot girl who hasn't been on who like is only on but
We talk about that a lot is how the game is kind of fucking shit up because there is so much fake shit. So many girls are gay for pay, which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily, but like if you're not willing to actually like go for it, like you know,
Yeah.
you might not love eating but if you're not going to at least try, it's
Yeah.
just kind of like whack.
yeah, it's all about performance, I think. Like it doesn't matter if you actually hate me, just like do a good performance. Like
You really want to work with someone you hate and just make them eat your really good, make it look good on camera? I couldn't imagine. Oh God, I wouldn't want to work with someone that I hated.
Right?
I don't work with people I hate, but
Uh-huh.
it's easy to tell if a girl like, doesn't want to me. So I'm like, I feel like I have very good.
And you think
gaydar
that
when it
happens in
comes
the
to that.
traditional industry a lot?
Yeah,
Wow.
or at least it did before. Lately, I've gotten some good luck lately with like girls that they're pairing me with. I can tell that they actually want to me, but yeah, for like a long time, I was getting paired with girls that clearly like didn't want to be there, and I was like, this is disgusting.
I don't think I could really do it if I didn't actually like want to fully eat. Like I don't think I could actually like do.
It's the weirdest thing in the world where girls will actually like put their face on an but draw the line at licking the like, you'll get right there, but then they'll just be like
Yeah.
pretending, oh, you know, like I don't know if the fans realize some of these girls are duping them.
Yeah.
Showing only certain angles and stuff.
So weird, right? Because me and her and some girls were all together one time in front of some of my friends, and we were all talking about how much we hate when girls fake shit and everything. And I just see it in some of my friends' eyes that we're talking about like the integrity of our content because we really, because some dudes fake for I've heard
They
like
fake.
film like
Some
20 scenes
people.
in a day and never, but the whole thing is like, oh well, they got to film 20 scenes, so it's like, and I'm just like, that's terrible. Like
That's
you
not
gotta
a real scene. If there
Yeah.
isn't like if it's a boy girl scene and there is no it's not a real scene.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I'm
Well, I've
morally
had them
opposed.
do like fake and stuff, and I hate that shit because I'm like, just me. Like, it's
Yeah.
not that serious. But
But why won't they do a real one?
either they have to again later for like whatever,
Mm.
or they just don't do and they're like scared of
Oh.
it. I'm like, just don't
Oh. I never heard of
don't
that.
do none. Like,
That does kind of make sense to me. The dudes would be a little
It is a
sketched
big
out
it
by
is
that,
a big
yeah.
risk, I guess.
I
if you
would be
don't
scared.
That should be, they should like, when they do the STD test, they should also like get your
Pregnancy
birth
check.
control
get your birth control
info.
proof,
Yeah.
like your prescription.
Sign something
I'm
that
sure
says
that's
like,
against HIPAA violations.
if
or
I get
something.
pregnant on set, I will not have the baby.
Yeah,
God.
that actually should be.
There's no way
I
they
would
could tell
sign
though.
it.
But they could never tell.
Yeah.
This is getting weird.
I know. I was just like, God, there's a lot of things I didn't really ever consider.
Okay, here's my question though. What's the stuff that you have done on set that really turned you on like crazy? Those experiences that stand out to you that you just loved?
My new favorite thing is boy girl where it's just like two dudes like the shit out of me, because then like you don't really have to do anything, and then I can just like come over and over because there's so much going on that it's like I can't really do anything.
They're
can't-
handling you.
Yeah,
So, like,
and I
you're
love
just-
that. Like, just pick me up and like throw me on a. But it's like I don't know. It's nice to be like the center of attention. I don't know. I like
Right.
it.
There's like a sense of being overwhelmed that you enjoy.
Yeah, like I like chaos. I love chaos.
Oh.
Like,
Where's the weirdest place you ever had?
A field.
yeah, well, actually, up in a tree stand in a tree, probably.
A tree stand, like a tree
stand.
fort?
It's like when you go hunting and you have to like be in the stand and you're like, yeah.
Wow.
We
Some
fucked up there.
Alabama shit.
It was very small. It was like size of this table.
Right.
I don't know how we in there, but yeah, it
Oh
wasn't
my
like
God.
good, but it was like
It was
we
just
were.
We
It was
had,
treehouse.
we had a girl in here telling us about getting out on top of a car outside of Club Live in Miami, right?
On top of a car?
Yeah.
Why not in the car?
Yeah, I don't know. Why not in the car when you're like in one of the most public places in
I
the
kind of
world?
assumed it was a coupe, but anyway, you know, I heard that and I'm like, that's like the most chaotic thing I could imagine.
That's pretty chaotic.
Oh my
At any
God.
moment, like a guy could just walk by and be like, "Give me $1."
Oh my God.
I got in the at a CVS EMOS.
Wait, what?
Wait,
You know, like-
CBSE Moss? What is that?
There's like EMOSs that are like and more. CVS and more.
Oh, so for like the
for, like-
Spanish crowd?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
In
I'd never
Miami?
even like heard of it. No, it was here in downtown actually.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I need to drive around LA more. I've
God,
never
she
seen
said
one of these.
EMOS. It's still
I've
a CVS,
never
right?
heard of
EMOS,
it.
yeah.
So it's a CVS.
They just spelled the
think it
sign in
makes it
Spanish.
funny.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Spanglish CVS name.
It makes it funnier that it's a Spanish version of
Where?
So you inside?
Yeah, where?
in
Bathroom?
the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the
In the in the bathroom.
Were you guys
That
like
was
in the
weird.
car and then you had to pull over at the nearest available spot? Or like
Yeah,
how did this happen?
Downtown? You're not pulling over downtown. Pulling over downtown's a big
It's
decision.
not really possible, yeah.
I think I had to like run inside and get something, and we just both went in, and yeah, he just like me in the ass. It was just like random that it was in the ass, though,
Right.
in like a Hispanic scene.
Are you down for random like that? I feel like usually it takes a
Yeah.
little bit of planning.
No, I don't plan. I would rather not plan
Oh.
because then it like gives me anxiety. So I'd rather just
It is
shove
true.
it in.
Anxiety's a real thing.
Yeah.
I mean, real life and are so different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I don't do much of because it's like
Oh, you don't?
like I don't.
You just don't
It is a lot of
enjoy it? Is it
preparation.
too much?
Yeah, you have to starve yourself. It's like a whole thing. There's like 15 people.
Wait, why is
Like,
there more people
yeah.
when it's?
Oh my god, just crew.
Oh, is it always that big of a crew for
I
sets?
feel like 10 people,
Wow.
around 10 people, and I'm like, I'm not having 10 people stare into my ass. Like,
A lot of girls, I think that's the appeal of everybody look at my.
I'm like, am I
Film.
But it's like
Wow.
it's fine if people on the internet see it, but in real life, I'm like, okay, I have boundaries.
Okay, but how much do you enjoy getting in that? Is probably the question everybody at home wants to hear.
I love it actually. Like if it's not like a forced type of like we planned it, I have to do it, then it's like I love it. Like if it's just spur of the moment, you put your
Spontaneous.
dick in my ass, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome.
Wow. Do
But
you remember the first time you did it?
yeah.
Was it? Sounds like a good story.
It just all started going in my head. It was I've told this story before, but
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it was like the night before I got confirmed into the Catholic Church, like confirmation. Me and this dude, for some reason, just like went to a hotel room and we stayed up the entire night, just like getting high and getting
You did all
Wow.
night.
all night.
Before you got confirmed.
All night. Like it was like an all night thing. I
So
don't
this is
think
what
that's
you were
ever
doing in
happened
high
again.
school.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a lot of like, I mean, honestly,
It
that
was a
sounds like a
lot.
really good time, even though I don't know how long I would really be down to someone in that unless I was fucked up. That sounds like something I would have done back in the day when I was fucked up, but
Yeah.
I feel like I don't do enough. That sounds like a lot. To me.
It was a lot of I don't think I've done that much since then.
Since
actually.
then?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like I don't think I've
Then
had.
you must have felt like weird the next day.
Well, yeah, I was like walking to the fucking altar with my just
Remembering
over-
all the you took in your ass. Oh my god.
And there's pictures of me from that day. And I'm wearing, you're supposed to wear like all white to your confirmation. And I wore bright red heels for some reason. I wore like
to
a white.
symbolize that.
I guess so, but like it wasn't planned. Like I didn't plan on doing that.
But okay, you can get for 10 minutes. Does that make 100 minutes of like that? That's hard.
I feel like I still feel it in my butt like for 2 or 3 days, like where it's almost like if someone punched you a few times in the same spot, like you rub that spot the next day and you can still feel the pain or you remember it, and so your is kind of the same way because it's not normal to just put something in there repeatedly,
Yeah.
So you're still feeling it. So that's why I know she's walking over to get confirmed and she's feeling all the in her in that moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
She cannot forget about it. It's just right there.
That's hot.
I'm like getting confirmed, like being an adult in the Catholic Church, and I'm like, my is
it's
are
like
doing
pulsing.
this.
It's really the most the most Catholic thing you could do in a lot of
Right?
ways, Like
Yeah.
it's really
Truly.
keeping with a very important tradition.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about in your personal life? What are you into? What's like where are you at in terms of you have a roster of guys that you keep on deck, or are you more into meeting new guys?
I have rosters that I
Multiple rosters. Wow.
I gotta switch them out every once in a while. I get tired of people. My average is 2 weeks. We're like,
Wow.
okay, let's whatever, hang out. 2 weeks is up, and I'm like, I find a reason to hate them, and it's just like, okay, well, I got what I needed. Like, I just want to get and like not have strings attached is the main thing.
Right.
So it's just like never ending.
So do you think you'll ever
cycle.
date while you're in the industry?
I have dated while I was in the industry. It just is like,
It's gone bad or what?
yeah, like I'm not good at dating people. I don't think like I'm just not good at it.
Maybe you're just
I'm
not
just
there in your
selfish.
life yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I can't put someone above myself. Like I'm too selfish for it.
It's probably a good thing at this point in your career,
It is
especially.
good, yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, I have like my group of guys that I'll just like I know they're down, and like I was about to say something fucked up. I don't think I should.
You caught yourself. So that's
I
good.
caught myself.
You're about to diss the male talent?
No, there's just like some of them that you can text at any time and be like, hey, just come over and me. And they will literally come over, you, and leave right after. And it's awesome.
And-
Like,
Right.
I don't have to like hang out with them. Like, or we just do whatever.
Right.
And it's hard to find like outside the industry, like guys that'll just come over and go home.
Which is
Because
crazy.
it doesn't make a lot of sense to guys because they're
Yeah.
like they've been taught that they have to like do something to get you to come over. They gotta
Yeah.
hang out with you enough to make you feel like they're not just trying to you, and then
Yeah.
they feel like they gotta do the post. So like, but you're
Right.
like the dude because you're
I'm
just
the
like
dude. Everyone
just
says
come me and leave me alone.
Everyone says
You
that.
know?
I
What-
am like
yeah.
a guy.
But that was always me my whole life. So when I think about it, that sounds like like it makes me think like you should have figured out that you wanted to be a way earlier, because I was always like just down to pull up, and then immediately in my head I was like, all right, how the hell do I get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very you.
I changed my bedroom. I used to have like this huge king size bed, and I changed it to like a full size bed. So when guys try to sleep over at my house, they can't. Like they physically can't
Fit
sleep
your
in my bed.
Oh my
So
god,
I
that's actually genius.
Or you can keep the
Yeah.
big bed but get one of those giant teddy bears, put it on the other side of the bed, be like, sorry, there's
my
no
bear
room.
has to stay in the bed with me.
Yeah.
I've learned so much about you. I feel like I know. I
She's a
really
little
know
gangster.
who you are. Yeah.
She's out here hustling.
You're like the girl I always wished I could be. because I felt like I always had too many feelings, and I would like
I wish I was like that.
get my
though.
feelings hurt, and I'm like, I wish I was like her.
I wish I was
like
like you. Let's
Why
fucking
do
switch.
most of these guys get rejected though? Like, what are the most common reasons? Like the baddest thing, or is it more often like personality stuff?
Personality, totally. I don't even like really care what someone looks like. If I like their personality, then I'll them. Like it's like most of the time I don't care. Like looks don't really have anything to do with it. But yeah, like if you just have a shit personality but you're hot, I'll still you. But like don't get anything else out of me. Like you're not gonna get
You celebrities?
not really. I
Really?
mean, define celebrity.
I mean, there's a lot of levels to it out here in LA, but I mean, there's a lot of girls that we know who basically like only celebrities.
No.
No.
I mostly like normal people because then it's like I'm not a clout chaser, and I feel like girls only do that for clout,
Oh yeah.
and I hate that.
And they a lot of times don't even know that about themselves, but that is the fact. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like cringy to me for some reason. Like I'm not, if I don't just like meet a celebrity and we then it feels like I'm like trying to a celebrity, if that makes sense.
Right.
That's so lame to me.
Oh, I respect that.
Mm.
Okay. In terms of stuff you want to accomplish in your career, though, is there any like thing that stands out to you as like, if I could just do this by the time I'm out the industry, then I would feel like I did a great job. Obviously, the Performer of the Year thing probably meant a lot.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Yeah. Really?
Best New Starlet was the goal when I got in. I got that.
Oh, okay.
And then Performer of the Year was the goal. It was actually going to be the goal this year, and I already did it. So I like don't have this year figured out yet because this was the plan. Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I already won. Like, I got to figure out what I'm doing this year but that was the goal. Best New Starlet and Performer of the Year, and I got both.
And now you got to figure out new goals.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I don't
tough.
have it.
Yeah. So what else do you do?
Do you have any plans of like
did everything.
planning some sort of scene that you've never done before? You know, like do you want to do a or a or
Not really. I don't really care. Like I've satisfied myself completely. Like sexually, like I'm good. Like I've figured out what I like, what I don't like. And I'm like, I don't really like need anything more.
But are you thinking about longevity in the sense that, you know, if you have a couple year long career, that's dope and people will remember that, etc. But if you have a 10-year career, then maybe people, you know, the way people look at Angela White and they're like, holy shit, not only was she great and is great, but she's been great for a long ass time. And that's pretty fucking crazy too, you know?
Yeah. I have been in for almost 4 years, like 3.5 years. And since I already won shit, I feel like let me move on and give other people a chance. Like, I don't want to be like, okay, I'm just going to keep going.
Right.
Like, I think new people should come in and like refresh the thing. But yeah, I'm kind of bored now too. Like, I love sex and I love doing it on my own. But like, I get bored and I'm like, okay, let me go find something else to do. Like, it gets old. Like, there's only so much can shoot that it's like, it gets redundant.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, guys, if you have like a weird shaped or anything, she's looking for new challenges.
If you have like a spiral thing,
spiral. Oh my
I'm
god.
so down.
Calling all spiral. Anyway,
Anything weird.
ladies, how y'all feeling?
Good.
Horny.
Yeah.
Horny. Still horny.
I'm always horny.
We actually didn't mention that, but she almost wanted to skip the interview and just get right down to the. Can you do that again for the thumbnail?
No. As I was doing it, I was like, wait, this was awful. Don't do this again. I'm gonna only her. You're not allowed on this plug talk.
You stay on that side.
All right.
Let's turn into a girl.
Peace.